Hey Rue. Hi.
What up?
So I still think vlogging is a little bit awkward, especially when I see 90% of the people that watch this vlog tomorrow in class. It's a little bit awkward for me. Awkward. But on the same hand, I can see how vlogs are a lot more interesting to watch rather than reading a blog. According to Dr. Garcia, he doesn't want to read any of our posts. Well, maybe now he does. But I wasn't offended because I didn't want to read my post either. Hopefully, Dr. Garcia, this is more interesting to watch. Yay for vlogs! Anyways, today I asked my roommate what is something that she felt strongly about education. She's not an education major or anything like that, but I asked her, quite frankly, because I needed an idea for my vlog. She told me that she actually really loves it when her teachers learn her name. I thought this was really interesting because we have been taught that knowing students on a personal level is pretty important. Shout out to Education 350. She said that she actually feels encouraged and actually usually likes her classes more when her professor takes the time to learn all of the students' names. This got me thinking about what it actually means to know your students on an individual level, and if that even means anything at all, or if that even impacts student learning. Am I sounding like an educator yet? As a teacher, is it important to know my kids' names, or know my kids on an individual level? Do I really want to know my kids on an individual level? I think we've all had those teachers that don't know us. Mr. Thompson, I have a question for you. I'm sorry, who are you? I've been in your class for like 6 months now. That's always an uncomfortable situation. Or have you ever had one of these? So today we'll be talking about molecular biology. Can anyone tell me what a nucleus is? Ah, yes, you, with the, hat and the shirt. My name's Annabella. Oh yes, Drusella. Go ahead. I don't know about you, but I personally love being called the wrong name, or being defined as what I'm wearing. What about a teacher that just doesn't know your story? Could you stop putting on makeup while I'm teaching here? My dad thinks I'm ugly too. Shouldn't have opened up that can of worms. I think what my roommate's getting at is that we should be more like this type of teacher. Does anybody know the answer? Please don't call me, please don't call me. Please don't call me. Ah, yes. Jasmine, can you tell me the answer? 4 squared times pi? Bravo, Jasmine. And I know you've been working very hard this weekend in your tutoring group, and you had many hours of dance, so I am impressed that you knew the answer to that question. I guess the point I'm trying to make is I think it is kind of important to know your students on an individual level. My roommate also talked to me today about how she usually just wants to fly under the radar in her classes, that she doesn't want to really be noticed or seen as the teacher's pet. And I think as future educators, we don't really want any of our kids to fly under the radar. We want them to live up to their potential. I think when we actually know their names, their stories, their readiness level for our class, they actually want to achieve and actually care about our class more. But I think we all know this is a lot easier said than done. Well, that's my vlog for today. Don't forget to do your homework. Bravo, 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 Jasmine.